What's poppin' YouTube, and welcome to today's Omen One-Ways Guide on all maps patch 2.07. Make sure you clap that like button's cheeks and join the nation today. And with that, let's begin. So before we start, I'd like to talk about a general guideline on smokes. And so this is what your smokes would look like on offense. You want your smokes to look like this, so that people can't push out of it. If it's out here, obviously you're giving more space to your opponent. So that's just for general smokes. But now onto one-way smokes. You want your one-way smokes to be barely touching the floor like so. And you can use the arrow as your guideline and the shadow under the arrow. And you can double check with your other views to help with your one-ways. So for the first smoke, what you're going to want to do is aim right over here. And notice that the bottom of the smoke is still touching a bit of the floor. And then stand over here. And you can get people as they're coming in from aim in. You can't see anybody back there. Yeah. For the next one, this is an aggressive one on Ascent. What you're going to do is aim at this corner over here. And it's gonna look like this. And then when that smoke lands, you can get them as they're coming in and shoot them. This is what it would look like from offense. For this next smoke, what you're going to do is aim at this wall, and it's going to be inside the wall. And you're going to be standing here in heaven, and you can see them as they're coming in, like so. For this next smoke, you're going to be standing here on the right side of generator. Make sure you get to the right side as much as you can. And then this one is a really good smoke because they're going to expect you to be heaven and not standing in gen, so this is a really good smoke. This is what it looks like. You can spray through. And this is what it looks like from the offensive perspective. For this next smoke in mid, you're going to situate yourself up here in heaven, and you're going to land the smoke into this wall over here. And if you see the red arrow, it should land right there. And then just spray here as they're coming in this side. For this next smoke, what you're going to want to do is stand and mark it. And so this is what the smoke would look like. You're going to aim at this lamppost. And you can even get it into the wall a bit if you want. So this is what the smoke would look like. Stand and mark it and spray through here. You can see the feet. And this is what it looks like from offense. They can't see you at all. And then for this next one, you want to be into the wall. The lamppost is a good one, but the one in the wall makes it so that the smoke can be a bit more down, and so that the smoke doesn't fall off as well. And so you're going to be standing stairs for this one. And so from offense, this is what it looks like. You can't see anybody in stairs. And now onto the blind lineups. So what you're going to want to do is get into this corner. And so this one's a bit difficult, so that's why you need to get in the corner. And you're just going to aim right over here on the edge of it, like that. And with this one, you can stand in multiple places. You can stand here, 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 even on top of the boxes, or even back sight, or even in heaven. So it's a very versatile smoke. For this next one, this is a very well-known smoke that many smokers can use, even Brimstone, Astra, and even Viper. Just gonna aim at the top of this box. And with this one, you can stand in multiple places as well. You stand back here, over here, stand on top of the boxes, or even on top of these boxes if you teleport out. This is a really good post-plant one way. If you want to play aggressive for those who are rotating from CT, you're going to smoke so that the arrow is in between the walls and it looks like it's about to fall off the map. And so that's what the smoke would look like, and it would just stay there, and you just spray through. You can stand here. This is what it would look like from those rotating from CT. And this is what it would look like behind triple as well. Here's a really good retake one. I'm just gonna aim at the top of this wall over here. And this is a really good one for anybody that's standing in lamps and trying to get you as you're trying to defuse the spike. And this is what it would look like for those who've planted the bomb. For this next one, this one's quite difficult. But what you're going to want to do is aim on this ledge of this arch. Like so. Like that. And it's a really good aggressive one-way smoke, so you can just spray and kill anybody that's standing over here. Another good one that not a lot of people use is just aim at the top of this box. And basically you're going to stand on top of sight and you can see their feet as they're walking into sight. For this next one, this one's probably one of the more difficult ones. Again, just aim at the edge of this arch, like so. And that's what the smoke would look like. You can stand in many different positions. You can stand on top of the site, you can stand back over here, and you can even stand over here on the right side of sight as well. This is a really good one for offense. If you're coming in from long, you just smoke the top of these boxes and you can get anybody that's standing back sight like this. And this is what it would look like from back sight. And yeah. For this next one, this one's for elbow. After you've planted the spike, just aim at the corner off the map. And yeah, good one for elbow. This is another good one for post-plant. This is for anybody that's standing CT. You're just gonna aim in the crack in between the wall like this. And you can stand on top of sight like so. And you can spray through. And you can even spray through from here as well. Yeah, make sure your smoke's low enough so that you can do this one as well. So here are now the Haven smokes. You're going to want to do a smoke on top of these boxes over here. And then you can spray through from here. If they smoke off Heaven, however, you can stand over here as well and spray through here. For this next one, you're going to be standing in Heaven again, but it's going to be on this box over here. Again, you can get them as they're coming into sight like that. And again, if they smoke off Heaven, same thing applies. You stand over here and you can spray through here. Another good one-way smoke generally for this map is if you see any of these wooden doorways, you can smoke on the top of these ledges. So this is the first one. What you want to do is aim at the center until the green arrow is floating in the sky like that. This is what the one-way smoke would look like. You can spray through over here and even over here. And this is what it would look like from those rotating and trying to defuse the spike. So really decent smoke. This is a really good one for B offense. You're just gonna aim at the wooden part like so. You can switch visions to help you out. Like that. And this is a really good one way because it gets anybody over here. Rotate. You want to aim at the very left of the wooden part. Be aware that you can see over here. And you can do it on both sides of B as well. For B window, you can do this one over here. And you're just going to aim at the ledge. Like so. And then this is what the smoke would look like. This one's good because they have to go all the way to the right in order to peek out, and you can see them a bit just before they can see you. And for those who do push it, will be stuck in this corner. So it's a really good and easy wall bang for this one smoke. For C offense, here's a really good one. You just aim on the top of these boxes. This is to counter any ops that are standing over here, and you can spray anybody that's just standing here. This is what it would look like for the opper. You just stand here. Even if you're close up, you can't see it. However, beware that oppers will adjust to this and that they'll start standing over here as well. Another one-way smoke for defense, if they push garage to C, what you're going to want to do is aim on this wooden part right here. Aim like this. And you're going to stand back over here and spray through like that. This is what it would look like from the offense perspective, and you can't see anybody back there. This is a good one for C long. What you're going to do is aim up here and spray them. You can stand here on logs or even back sight, but some people don't expect being on top of the boxes as well, so pretty decent one-way smoke. Here's a good one-way smoke for garage. You just aim on the top of the right side door, and this is what it would look like. You can adjust by moving and crouching, because the left click and right click obviously goes really far, so you want to crouch while you're doing this and move up and down. This is what it would look like. Just spray through and see you can see their legs as they're coming in, and this is what it would look like from offense. This is how you do the icebox ones. What you're going to want to do is aim on this ledge right here. So this is a really good one because it covers up top as well. And then anybody that starts coming from below, you can just spray through right here. And you can also position yourself down here as well. So pretty good one-way smoke. Another one you can do is on the right side from the same position. This is for anybody that's coming from the right side on offense. And then basically you just spray through over here. And then you can also position yourself over here. And then you can TP to safety with this one, so that's a really good one. For this next one, you're going to aim at the top of this ledge right here. This is what it would look like. And this is really good for anybody that's standing in heaven and trying to op anybody on defense. And this is what it would look like from the opera's perspective. Can't see anything. For this next one, this is a post-plant one. What you're going to want to do is aim at this pillar and stand back here. And then you can get anybody that's from CT trying to get onto site. Another good one-way smoke for post-plant is you stand up here and then do a smoke on this ledge right over here. And then you spray through over here. For this one, you might want to step back a bit so you can see further. And you can also position yourself over here. So you have two positions for this one-way smoke on post-plant. Here's another one for mid. Don't really use this one often, just because you could just smoke it off and it would have the same effect. But this is if I want to see their feet as they're coming in into mid, and you can see them a bit faster than them. So this is a really good defense one in kitchen. You can see this one is good for in tube or under tube. And so you position your smoke right here inside of the tube at the top of where the tube is parallel. And then this is a really good one-way smoke for anybody going under tube. And then anybody going through tube is also smoked off. So this is a really good one-way smoke for Icebox mid. For B defense, right where the buy barrier ends, you're going to do a smoke right over here. This is a really good smoke because it covers both entrances to B. unless anybody like updrafts or teleports up there. And in the case that they do that, you can TP up to here and position yourself up here for easy kills up here as well. Here's another good one-way smoke on top of these boxes when you're on defense. So this is a good one when you're rotating, because anybody that's standing up here can't see anything, and then anybody that tries to peek from below will get shot up because of their you can see their feet faster. Here's a good one-way smoke on top of yellow. This is a good one right over here in this corner, and so this one is for CT, and so this one's really good because anybody staying from CT, this is what it would look like. You'd think that people are yellow. You don't really expect anybody to be on top of yellow, so that's why that one's really good. Another good post-plant one is this one for Snowman. And you stand on top of these boxes and just spray through like so. This is what it would look like from the defenders. You can't really see it. You can also stand on the backside of yellow for this smoke, so this one's a really good smoke. Another smoke you can do for post plant is this one over here. This gets anybody that's trying to rotate from mid kitchen. You just spray through and you can be on top of yellow or even down here, and you'll see a bit of their feet under the smoke. And this is what it would look like from mid. This one's a bit rarer, but this is if it's a 1v1 and the spike's planted default. I would do a smoke over here, and they don't expect you to be on top of yellow, so you can see their feet before they can as they're trying to defuse, and this is what it would look like. And yeah, you can't see anything. Another good one that you can do is on the top right over here, and then this one gets anybody inside right here. Be wary that anybody that's from mid can actually see you faster, but again, anybody standing over here can't see you in that corner, so really good smoke. And now we're on to split. So for this one, you want your red arrow to turn red, and this is what the smoke would look like. You can stand in CT, heaven, or even on site, so this smoke is very versatile. Another one-way smoke you can do is in this corner over here. I don't do this smoke often because it's very dangerous, but you can see them very quickly, but you gotta make sure you get the kill, because if they swing wide, they can see you very fast. This is one I do way more often. You just have to get on top of these boxes and aim into this crevice over here. You can use the green arrow as your guideline, and you can see their feet before you see them. The reason you don't want to stand over here is because they can see you as well. So what you're going to want to do is get on top of here and then just spray through as you see their legs. This is a really good one once you've got control of heaven. You're going to do a smoke into this crevice over here for anybody that's trying to rotate from CT and onto site. Just going to smoke onto the ledge. And this will get anybody that's just trying to rotate into heaven. This is a really good retake one. You're going to aim for the smoke at the very top left of this container as much as you can. And when you come out here, you can see people that are standing back there and over here, while the people back here can't see. And then this is what it would look like for the mid smoke. You're just going to smoke into the wall until you see the red arrow. And you have just a tiny bit of advantage when you're doing this smoke, so you can see people a bit faster than they can. This is what it would look like from offense's perspective. They can't see you at all. Here's a really good one for when you're pushing through mid and you want to take heaven. you're just gonna do a smoke here, and it's really good for anybody trying to come up heaven if you go mid to B. Another good smoke for mid is if you aim up here onto this pillar. Don't do this one often, but this is for anybody that's coming from sewers and coming with the site. This is what it would look like from that perspective. And now this is one-way smoke, which I don't do much often, but this is a good smoke for anybody standing back sight. And yeah, you can see back sight. Here's another one you can do. I'm just gonna aim into the wall over here, and it will get anybody that's standing over here. Yeah, just do this smoke to get anybody that's on site and spray them. For defense, you're gonna do this smoke over here into the wall, like so. And with this smoke, you can stand either back side, even right side, close right. Stand in a lot of different positions for this one. And finally, the last smoke, you're just gonna aim over here into this wall. And it's quite hard to do this last one. Don't do this one much often. But basically, you're gonna want to do it at the very edge of the wall so that the smoke doesn't fall out. It just looks like a bad smoke, but close enough so that the smoke actually lands. So this is what the smoke would look like. You can spray through from here. You have to stand in this corner, and you can see them a bit faster than they can as they're coming over here from rotate. And you can also stand over here. Yeah, and that's it for today's video.
Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me